Costa Rica, 1986. 30 years after Dr. Kerr's fateful African trip, graduate students from the University of Miami are on a field trip exploring caves. Moving ahead of the group, 24-year-old In Sain Oi climbs into a deep crevasse. He's not alone. As he sweeps his flashlight around the interior of the cave, he startles a huge hive of killer bees. And these guys don't like surprises. They quickly retaliate. Stingers pierce his flesh, injecting venom into his bloodstream. As the bees try to fly away, their stingers are ripped from their abdomen. Defending the hive means certain death. But even without the bee, the stinger keeps pumping venom for as long as a minute. In Sain Oi quickly slides into a life-threatening condition known as anaphylactic shock. Like all victims, just how quickly depends on the dose of venom and his own sensitivity. Blood pressure plummets to a dangerously low level. His airways constrict. In Sain Oi's heart rate slows dramatically. In most cases, a shot of adrenaline would jumpstart the heart, elevating his blood pressure, saving his life. But in an extreme case like this one, there's simply too much toxin for his immune system to handle. Tissue and body functions break down. His kidneys fail. In Sain Oi has nowhere to run. Each sting is sending out a chemical signal to the rest of the hive to keep up the assault. The young student suffers cardiac arrest and dies. He was stung over 8,000 times, nearly 8 times the number of stings required to kill a man his size. Tragedies like this have earned these creatures the nickname killer bees. Despite its fearsome reputation, the killer bee is just a honeybee. A hard-working honeybee that produces some of the sweetest nectar in the world. But a honeybee that will sting its victim 10 times more frequently than its more docile cousin. And it will defend an area nearly 3 times as large. So just how do you tell these bees apart? It turns out you can't. They look almost exactly the same. Even the sting of the Africanized bee is virtually identical to an ordinary bee. It's just the number of killer bees who join the fight that makes their attack so dangerous.